The North Atlantic is a cruel mistress, especially when her icy embrace tightens around a failing vessel. You cling to the splintering remnants of what was once a luxury yacht, the faces of your spouse and child etched with terror in the dim, flickering light of a single emergency lamp. Miles away, a faint distress call crackles over the archaic radio, a behemoth, a cruise liner, silently succumbing to an unknown horror. Both are beyond saving simultaneously. Your only hope, a single emergency beacon, powerful enough to cut through the storm, but only one signal will ever be prioritized. Can you live with the screams of hundreds echoing in your mind, knowing you could have saved them? Or will the silence of your own blood, lost to the deep, haunt every waking moment until your last breath?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This isn't merely a calculation of numbers, it's a profound dissection of innate human bias. The identifiable victim effect dictates a stronger emotional response to those we know and see. Yet, the utilitarian calculus demands the greatest good for the greatest number. Your decision here reveals whether your moral compass is guided by tribal loyalty and the agony of personal loss, or by an unwavering commitment to a colder, harder, societal good. There is no right answer, only the stark reflection of your soul's deepest allegiance. The flickering neon sign of the abandoned diner casts long, skeletal shadows across the rain-slicked alley. You weren't supposed to be there, a wrong turn in the darkest hours. But what you saw, what you witnessed, it burned itself into the very fabric of your being. A man, a pillar of the community, a benevolent face on countless charity posters, performing an unspeakable act against a child. The child's face, a mask of silent terror, is seared behind your eyelids. You know the man, his power, his influence. To confront him now means a public war, a media circus that could shred the victim further, or worse, see the predator walk free. Can you stand by, knowing another child might suffer while you meticulously build your case? Or will you risk everything now, even the victim's peace, for immediate but uncertain retribution?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma pries open the agonizing chasm between immediate, cathartic vengeance and calculated, patient justice. It explores the lesser of two evils in its most chilling form. Are you willing to bear the burden of complicity, even for a short time, to guarantee an ultimate victory? Or does the visceral need for immediate intervention outweigh the potential for further harm, or even a complete failure? It's a test of your capacity for cold strategy against the primal urge to protect, and the haunting question of what true justice really means for the victim. Years, decades, a lifetime dedicated to this moment. The vial in your hand shimmers, a liquid salvation. It's done. A cure. For cancer, AIDS, Alzheimer's, every plague that has haunted humanity. You stand on the precipice of a new golden age, immortality within reach. But then, the final data arrives. A whisper from the simulations, a shadow in the triumph. 1% of recipients will descend into an irreparable, violent madness, a psychosis so profound it will shatter their minds, and, with enough numbers, destabilize every nation, every institution. The cure promises heaven, but delivers a hidden hell. Do you unleash this miracle, knowing you've sown the seeds of global insanity and chaos? Or do you condemn untold billions to their inevitable suffering to preserve a sanity that remains perpetually threatened?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma forces a brutal confrontation with the unintended consequences of utopian aspirations. It's a utilitarian nightmare, quantify the suffering of billions against the catastrophic, albeit minority, psychosis that could bring down civilization. It challenges our very definition of good. Is it the eradication of physical pain or the preservation of mental and social order? Your choice reveals where your moral line is drawn between individual relief and collective survival, between hope and the horrifying shadow it can cast. The air is thick with desperation. Sweat drips down your brow, stinging your eyes. On the screen before you, a timer ticks relentlessly downwards. 23 minutes. In a sterile room adjacent, a man sits bound, his eyes defiant, his lips sealed. He knows where the bomb is. You know he knows. Every conventional method of interrogation has failed. The intelligence confirms it. He will break under enhanced interrogation, but only you, with your specific skills, can administer it without killing him or making the information useless. Thousands of lives, their laughter, their futures, hang by a thread. Your principles, your very humanity, hang by another. Can you inflict unimaginable pain, crossing a line you swore you never would, to save the innocent? Or will you stand by your ideals, even as the screams of the dying echo in your future, knowing you chose an action?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is the classic ticking time bomb scenario, but with a visceral, personal twist. It pits the rigid adherence to moral absolutes against the brutal pragmatism of utilitarianism. The dilemma forces you to confront the darkest aspects of human nature, not just the terrorists, but potentially your own. Do moral principles hold sway when faced with unimaginable suffering? Or does the sheer weight of consequence justify any means? Your decision here is a chilling examination of your capacity for cruelty in the name of mercy, and the price of a clear conscience in a world demanding impossible sacrifices. You stand at the threshold of creation, a cosmic architect with the power to ignite existence itself. Before you, a nascent universe shimmers, teeming with untold possibilities. You know, with absolute certainty, that if you choose to manifest it, trillions upon trillions of sentient lives will flourish, experiencing love, laughter, discovery, and profound joy beyond measure. But you also know, with equal certainty, that within this grand tapestry, there will be pain, unimaginable suffering, acts of evil so profound they will scar the very fabric of existence for a finite, yet significant, period. This is the fundamental paradox of consciousness. Do you unleash life, knowing its inherent duality of bliss and agony? Or do you choose the void, a cosmic silence that prevents all tears, but also all smiles, all hope, all meaning?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is perhaps the ultimate meta-ethical dilemma, a philosophical crucible. It explores antinatalism versus the value of existence itself. Are joy and experience inherently valuable enough to justify the inescapable presence of suffering? Or is suffering so intrinsically bad that its prevention, even at the cost of all potential good, is the only moral choice? Your decision reflects your fundamental belief about the worth of conscious experience and whether the game of life is ultimately worth playing, even with its highest stakes and deepest sorrows. It's the question of whether existence is a gift or a curse.